Okay, start it. So we have completed all day three dynamic programming. Now we are going towards graph. I know I took 1 week of delay because of some personal reasons. But now let's start. The first question is clone graph. Okay, let's read this question. Given a reference of a node, deep copy clone of the graph. Wow, first question is to copy a graph. How I should do this? First, make all the nodes. Hmm, how should we solve this question? Hmm, let's read more for some visiting machine. Yes, the same as previous coding. Graph will be represented in a test case using an adjacent list. Okay. The field list is a collection of numbers. This will represent a number. Each list describes a set of neighbors. The given node will always be the first node with val equals to 1. You must return the copy of the given node as a reference to the clone graph. Hmm. Original and new graph. So, what's the traversal? Okay, I have to traverse in this graph, main graph, to reach each and every position. Right? As I go to other position, now I know the nodes, but I don't know how to connect them. New problem. How to connect them. That means I should return the present node to the previous node and just return the address give it to one. This one guy will save that address. Okay, let's first traverse. Okay, the first thing we have to traverse in this graph. How to traverse? Very first question. Traverse. So node where the value is given. The node is not empty list or main list. Okay. Hmm, okay, let's traverse first. Okay, with node or POS. POS. If not, um, neighbor in the node of neighbors, clone class. Okay, but a problem arises that this is an undirected graph, I think. Undirected. It means it will make a loop. I have to also make a list of visited. So I think I have to make a new function that's traverse. Traverse. Yes. Right. Now I also have to make a set of visited. So save all the values that I have. Save all the nodes that I already visited. Okay. If no, add add in visit. Now I also have to check this value should not repeat. It is not repeating out of this. Conditional same symbol text. For example, the first one. Yeah, okay. Values are not repeating. That's why I'm saving only values, but we can also save the this whole node. Right. Let's save the head to decrease its complexity of reading. Now I should do if head and head not visited, echo for neighbors. And now I also have to add this neighboring visited set. Let's add them. Visit add these neighbor. Pick them. They should traverse the whole graph. Hmm. Let's check it out. Okay. Um, print. Okay, let's go with this. Print head. If under that print, print head dot val or value. Okay, let's check. We're traversing uh, self clone graph clone neighbor syntax error syntax error. Okay. Changes. Traverse. Now I have to also call this file with root. to return. Hmm. Hmm. So what is fun? Okay. It is also so in case one, it means I'm not visiting. Mhm. If and if had and had not visited, there would have on neighbor and had to neighbors, travelers, neighbor, print, had to do can yeah, 4 3 2 1. Okay. Now we are going yeah. Now we have successfully traveled. Now our next is to copy the graph. So how I should copy a new question arises here. How I should copy. So I have to return the present mode address. Like I have traversed, I've also written the present address that return for this step. Okay, what I should do to return the present head that is copied as I have to make a copy of this. Head and head is not visited, find that in visited, and I also make a new node and put it new node with the val new node val. So I have to take this. The neighbor is by default in nice. It is had it's and itself. Now the next problem is that I also have to add the neighbors and how I will get neighbors value. So that I will get from here. So new dot append new dot new dot neighbor dot append and whatever this thing will return that will call this. Okay, I made a new node. Now I also have to return this node. So here I have to return that that is new node. And if there is nothing, also have to return null. But this null should not happen in this new node. This is also there. So now I have to make a here I have to save neighbor's value. So let's save this in new neighbor. New AI OR new neighbor dot add. Sorry, new neighbor is supposed to traverse. Okay, this should give the value. Okay, so if there is new neighbor, then I should append if new neighbor. No, 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 no. Append IGH new neighbor. This line should perform only if new neighbor is there. Okay. For more, no, should not exist. Then only you should perform this line, or else you should not. Let's see from start what we are missing. Okay, visitor is there. Whereas for head, if there is head only, head should not be visited. New node is equals to node dot node head dot well visited dot add head. Okay, now in neighbor, go for each neighbor, do whatever you have to do, and return the new neighbor value. I say node, and if it is not equals to none, then just append that new neighbor. Okay, and return the new node. Okay. So here I just return stars. Okay. This should complete our answer. Let's see. Wow. Node object has no attribute neighbor. Three main neighbors. Line number 22. Okay. Here, new node dot neighbors. Sorry. Neighbors. Okay. So here I got 2, 3, 4. Nothing. Case one was it is still not complete. 2, 3, 4. 2, no, still it is not giving the right answer. 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3. Okay. Hmm. It looks like that didn't need for me, but let's think for 2 minutes. Think for 2 minutes. What we can do? I add a visited set. Okay. So if I have already visited, then I will not visit here again. Okay. So what I am missing, like I'm going only 2, not 4. Here is also 3, not 1. What I am missing now. And then I have not here. Yes. So, if new neighbor is not a question, this thing I think it is the main problem comes from here. I think had been visited. The main question is why it is only written two. It should have written more than this. Let me check. Print IGH. You got to see. If this guy has repeating numbers, that means, oh yeah, it has repeating. Okay, then why this this guy is not getting this repeating number? Like one, two, three, four, three, two, four. Okay, the first one is one, two, then one, three, four, four. Mm, you remember me? Yeah, bro. Sandy, bro. I remember. Where is chat? Mm, here is the question. What? Hmm. Let's think for 5 minutes. If I get that answer, then that's all that. Hmm. Oh, so I'm visiting the number and I'm also getting those number again and again. Like I visited one, two, Never Valley. And Truth. Sorry, Neighbor Valley and one more thing. Wait, that is Head Valley. Right? This may be the some info. Two one three two four one four three one two and one four. Okay, okay. I'm traversing those places. But why I'm not getting those values? As I go to this, if head, if there is head, it means I have to make a new node. Put that value, and make a new node. And what I'm missing, Uh, I have still 2 minutes. Mhm. If I- Spellings. First I go to 2. I make a name for 2. Then go on for 1. And then I should also make a name for 3. And I literally have references from 2, 1 and 2, 3. Then why I'm not getting this in 2, 1 and 2, 3? Like here. I'm getting 3 but not 1. Why? Even I added this. Never have in each neighbor. Go and traversing them. And if had and had not visited. Okay, okay, here. If had, then do this. If had and visited. If had is already visited, then just return. No. I also have to keep the head and its new head. Think maybe now I get the problem. If I have already visited this place and I'm visiting this place, then I'm not returning that again. But I have to return the new head value in this bullet time. Okay, now what I should do? I thought I will wait for 5 minutes and it already 6 minutes. Now I got the problem, but what is problem? So what is it? How I should solve that? Hmm, should I take one more like new head in traversal? Maybe that will help me. Okay, let's try that also. Okay, let's remove common new head. That should be note, and then it's neighbor well neighbor neighbor. And I don't know about neighbor, so this should I if no head and then else means no head head comma new head and then if head is visited then return new head. is not visited. Then it's supposed to not well. Restrict dot. Okay. Neighbors. New neighbor. Class neighbor. Okay. New neighbor. Got a new problem here. The traverse neighbor. New neighbor should be there. It's also again stuck. Again, I got stuck here. I know how to solve this, but it is partially I know how to solve it, not completely. I'm able to make new nodes, but I'm not able to make its connections as they should be. I'm traversing distance. Should I save a dictionary in which the present node and whatever I make a new node for that? I will see. That is also a way to solve it. Maybe. Okay, let's try that also. No head is not working. Let's make a dictionary that will save. Let's make a dictionary. And this guy will save. The key should be the present node, and the value should be new node, or I say copy node. So this should be our dictionary, and new node, new head. The thing that I tried doesn't work as I wanted. So let's remove this. Let's go with node again. Return node. Yes. So now I also have to make a dictionary. If head, make a new node. Okay, I made a new node. And now I also have to add this new the head should be equals to new head. So this will make a dictionary. And now I know if I know the real head, now I also know the copied head. Now what I have to do is mhm, okay. If head is visited, then I have to return the new head. So how I should get the new head? That will be D head. This will give me new. No D head. Okay. Wait for okay. Wait. Okay, sorry for that. Let's start again. So we are on the solution which we are thinking about. Let's add a dictionary, which there should be a new node and new node. Okay, so okay, let's go with this. Let me check if my code is complete or not. Make a dictionary, make a visitor set, test browser set. Now I don't think as a visitor set is needed because I make a dictionary. Let's leave it. Let's leave it be. Let's first solve this question. Then we will optimize it. Or we can self traverse if had and if hadn't been visited, then return the DM. If it is not, then make a new node and add it to head. And after that, visited dot have add and added that and visited. Nice. These three things. See. Now we are going for each neighbor and traverse for them and we are returning something and that something is our new node. Okay. So if new neighbor is none is not equal to if not none then do this. Let's just continue print the value. I think it is complete. It should run. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What is this? New head is not defined. Okay, okay, okay. Should be new nodes. Nice. I think it worked. Let's comment and run it. Okay, submit. Wow, it it really runs. Noisy. Okay, then let's try to remove this visited set because we are using dictionary. Then that also works as visited set. So let's remove this visited. And when I will remove this visited set, if had in D, if had in dictionary, then D had visited dot. Now I don't need to add this kind visited. And is there anywhere I have used the visited word? No. Okay, I think okay done. Let's run this. Okay, it works. Submit. And it also works. Nice. So Python is not good in recursion, calling function again and again. So now I have to find a solution in which I don't need to call function again and again. I have to write this code without using function, like using stack, queue, something. Okay, so if this is recursion, queue or stack, two options. Which which option is correct, which we can use to solve this one. And I really don't know if it will work or not. Before trying, how should we know? So will this work? Mm, let's make a new topic. This recur functional recursion. Minimize it. Okay. Now I have to write a new code that works with Python because If dataset become too big, Python will give TRE or TME out. That will stand for Q, which let's do the question again. Maybe we can find some clues. Okay, give the reference, more, just clone that down. Okay, so one clue we got that we can use list, but we can use also dictionary for visited set. So let's go with visited. We have to make that visited. I will not make set, it should be dictionary. And as in the previous we have used, that should be the present node and whatever we are new in this. Okay, now I have to make a queue or stack. Let's go with queue or stack. Stack, stack, because we are returning to previous one. Stack, I think stack works better than queue in this place because as you can see our previous solution, we are returning whatever we are getting. If we are doing this, then I think we are going to its previous state. I think stack works here. I think maybe it is all not guaranteed to be work on now, but let's go with stack. Okay. And with the stack, we will add our node, the first node, which is given to us. And now we have to make a loop while this stack. While stack, if okay, now I have to pop out the first last element. So now is the annually no, I can't take this variable, new variable. Let's take the head. Okay. In previous one we worked with head variable. It's also working this also. Okay. So head. Sorry, is this clear? Yeah, I think it is all clear. Hmm, head equals to okay. Stack dot pop. Got the last element. Now, after getting the last element, I will check is this guy present in visited or not. If had in visited, if this guy in visited, then what? It is in stack. This is not recursion. I can't return this guy. If it is present in visited, then it's good. What I should do? Okay, let's if it not in visited. It is not in visited, just make this guy in visited. Visited, spelling. Visited, then this. And first to let's make new node, and we then head dot well. I don't know about its neighbors. That's why I can't add them. If you guys remember, that is the pair of key and well. Okay. And if it's already visited, then what I should do? Nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm not able to check anything. So everything. Let's make a loop for GH. Neighbor, neighbors. Uh, just a bit. There's neighbors. Following neighbors. Go for each one. If GH or if neighbor in visited. If this guy is already visited, then just take this guy, go visited, visited, add dot, append this guy neighbor, and we can't uh, append the neighbor. We have to append the neighbor's copy. To get the neighbor copy, again visited, visited, Neigh. Yeah, I think this should. If neighbor in visited, then just visited, add. mm, Yeah, visited add. This will give. Yeah, nice. I think it will work. And if it is not, then just add this guy in stack. So stack dot append this guy in stack head. Sorry, it's not head. Neighbor. Neighbor. Okay. So and what we are going to return would be visited neighbor. Sorry, not. Okay. Let's check out our code solution again. I make a visited, then a stack, then while stack. Here I am copying the stack, here I am appending in the stack. And if that is not visited, then just add this guy and visited. If head is already visited, then this is already got performed. This should be here. And I have already checked that, so I think there is no need of this line. Well, we will optimize it later. Let's first check is it working or not. Okay, none of the no attribute append. Ah, okay. Visited head dot NEIGHTORS inverse. Hmm. None type. Okay. I have none type. Stack bar. Right. It is not being listed. If head, question none. Then what I have to do? A new question arises. If head double equals to none. If head double equals to none, just I can return the none. Hmm. Well, this possibility only occurs when the main head is not there, else this possibility will be not there. So let's put this guy here. If not, equals to, I should put this in not up. If not node, return. Okay, for that to work, and you must return a copy of all the nodes in the original graph. And what I am missing? Huh, something is missing. You must return a copy of all the nodes in the original graph. Am I not returning all the nodes? Let's print this. Graph answers. Visit it. अरे बाप रे ये क्या visited as a okay objects okay फिर आपने एक what the hell there should be a list now. Oh no list. Post should be 1 2 3 4 nodes, 4 values. Okay, that looks like fine I think. So I hmm, still that is a node. It is very difficult to give the correct representation. So now I have to find out the what is the real problem here. If no, if not no, then just return none. Okay, that works. And it shows the case one, case two, case three working. Okay. So first it is a dictionary, make a stack, note. Since the stack is there, just go for head and stack up, get the last value. It is not visited, just make one, then go for each neighbors. If that neighbor is already present in neighbor, then just add that neighbor's copy. This is a neighbor's copy in the present head's neighbors list. And if that neighbor is not present in visited, then just append that stack. Uh, According to me, this whole thing should work. It is not working. So now let's go with what ChatGPT. That guy will tell us what I am doing wrong. ChatGPT. And then I will copy my code. This guy already know what I'm doing. So problems. P paste. Let's see what this guy is. Okay, logical flaw is there. Okay. Okay. I got it. The real problem is when I am appending in stack. Now I got it. Now I got the problem that while I'm appending the neighbor, but the problem is I have appended, but I haven't added this neighbor in the head. So it means I have to make a new I say that hmm, let's check it out. Okay, okay. I have to this head. I have to remove this line. To traverse in the head. FK. I have to check if neighbor is visited, not invisited. Okay, this thing I have to perform even if I wanted or not. If neighbor is not invisited, then just add this guy invisited in image. Add this guy invisited. Note and gh. We got the value, and after adding this guy, also add this guy in our stack. Okay, so this I think it should work. Key error. Okay. Well, if neighbor not in visited, then I have added that guy. But the real problem comes now that the main head is not made. Okay, main head. So I have to make that head. Okay. So while this is a visited, I have to add that visited node discussed node dot node this thing. Nice. It works. So I think how much time it took? It took 1 hour to solve this question. Seriously. This is an medium then. It's okay. Solve a medium level question, we need 1 hour. Wow, reaching. Okay, but it is solved. Nice. Let's go with this guy. Course schedule one. Okay. Has you seen this real interview before? Yes. And this question was in Amazon. Backend full stack machine learning. It is in software development. Where did you encounter this question? I think last week. It is an online interview. Okay. काश मैंने collection कर लिया होता guys. Well, it is good now. I know which question was that course schedule. To remember course, since you have to take level from 0 to course minus 1. You are given an array prerequisite. Prerequisite 1. I. This course BI indicate that you must take the course BI first if you want to course AI. Okay. Okay. For example, if the pair 0 and 1 indicates that you'd have to take the course 0. You have to take the first course 1. Okay. To take course 0, you have to complete the course 1. Return true if you can finish all courses, otherwise return false. Okay, this is not a complete same question, but yeah, it was a little bit same. So how I should do this? Hmm, how I should do this? First, I have to make a dictionary or a say graph. It looks like graph. I have to make a graph. Or, or um, s- course, um, prerequisite in you. Yes, yes. Course prerequisite. Case plus, right? So in graph, add the course. Mm. Now here is the question. Which thing I should keep as key? Course or prerequisite? Hmm. While solving question, I have to think about this first. Well, I can make no. There is a need. First course and their prerequisite or the prerequisite that I have completed this course, then I can do these courses. Hmm. Still have to think about which I should take as key and value. What should be my key in this and value? Key and value. What I should take. If I take key as a course, course and the value as prerequisite, then, then, then let's make it first. Not able to think about it right now. Let's make it first. Then trial and error. Sleep over see course, graph course equals to a list of okay, uh, if suppose your course in graph, if course in graph, then just graph course, graph course, what event is prerequisite. Prerequisite as let's make a graph course equals to prerequisite. Prerequisite. This will make our graph. The graph is complete. Let's read question again. Oh, there are total number of courses. You have to take a level from 0 to okay. You are given an array. Indicate that you must take courses P1. Find if you take course P1, for example. Get that to take course P1. Okay. So now let's make a list of visited. Visited equals to false, false, and this false should be equals to length of, oh sorry, length is given already. Number of courses. Number of Let's not name it visited. Let's name it completed. BLETED. Number of courses that has been completed or not. So we'll take that list. Okay. Course one is completed or not. Course two, number of courses and the prerequisite. Now I also don't know from where to start. Okay. Like to go with that, I have to find a course whose prerequisite list is zero. And I have to add that in our completed list that these guys are already completed. Okay. Even if I find out the first thing that these guys are completed, then how have we found that the next one which I can complete? Okay. A new question arises here. You just find a solution, and that solution will give you a new question, new problem. Nice. Nice. Okay. So courses, how this graph will help me in finding. Okay, this will help me find the first those courses that have no need of any prerequisite. Means is their prerequisite list is empty. Okay, so here is the problem that maybe prerequisite list doesn't contain all. So I am going to use a library from collections, import default. mm, This is the by default. It by default it will contain the nothing. So if I do this, then I can remove this thing. Yeah, I can also remove the if condition now because of this library. Okay, my graph can be made in just two lines because of just default it. Okay, now what should I do? Course prerequisite completed. Let's do the thing that I have found out those courses that don't need. And to find those courses, we know that number of courses from 0 to n minus 1. Okay. For course, let's see, course number in range 0 to number of courses. Okay. If um, if graph if graph course number. How to show the empty list in this way? Let's remove the default. It was better than I was using it. Sorry, sorry guys. To go with that. Nice. Let's go for so course. Let's go range 0 to number of courses. Okay. course number insert your course number. If course underscore number, not in graph, this guy is not present in the graph, then it means there is no prerequisite for that. Means I can add in completed list, completed, course underscore number, course true. Okay, now I know which one are completed and which one are not. Now what I can do? I have to find, I have to traverse in each graph, like in completed, I have to traverse in each one and I have to check does these guys matches with my prerequisite. Like to complete a course, have I completed all the prerequisite elements? So to check that, I have to traverse in each of them again and again till the completed is equals to false. So now what I should hmm, discuss. So what we can do complete this. Okay, let's make a time. 9 minutes already passed. Let's think for 1 more minute. If I will not able to think, then I will check the answer. Hmm, Let's make this set. Okay, okay, I have made a set of course number. Okay, now I have to remove these all things that has already been completed from the graph. Okay, and I also have to remove these keys also. So how I should perform these all things in a one go? Hmm, Completed list. Should I go one by one? If that is true, it will take too much time. I go in each craft course and check their prerequisite. If I have completed that prerequisite, then remove that prerequisite. How much that? That will take too much time. Again, I got stuck. What I should do, yaar. Dictionary, course prerequisite, craft India, problem, and then completed list that will say which courses are already done and which courses are not done. Now I have to go in how I should go, what I should do. Make a loop like while graph or while completed, while any completed. Okay, let's make a variable and change equals to true while change. Okay, make this change equals to false. If I change anything in this, I will make that change true. And if there is no change, then while loop will stop. And I have to return true or false, then return return all. Then completed. Okay, if everyone is complete, then it will return true, and if everyone is not completed, then it will return false. Okay, now what? Now go for each graph. Okay, go for each graph and okay, first I have to um, mm, what I should do. Which courses are completed. Go in each graph courses. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Let's go for each. For is the key. The key is the course, comma prerequisites in graph dot items. Okay, this will keep the graph course and prerequisite key and value. Okay, then for val in prerequisites, prerequisites, prerequisite requisites. Okay, now I have to check if if prerequisite in prerequisite of if prerequisite complete. If this prerequisite is completed, double equals to true. This guy is completed, then I will make a temporary list. Temporary equals to always. If this guy is complete, it means I have to make some changes. But let's wait. I will change the status of change is on which statement is dependent. I have to check. Okay, so if computer is going to be prerequisite is equals to true, then just add this in temporary and prerequisite. Okay, now I don't need to make a temporary. Rest will increase its complexity. In place of that, I will just make this file list. Okay, this is list, and if it is true, then just pre-iqs dot discard. I think discard the pre-iq. Okay, this will remove the value. Okay, now okay, what? Now I have to check if our prerequisites is empty. Okay, length. Yeah. If the length of prerequisite equals to 0, then now I know that this course can be completed. Okay, so I will add this course in complete, and I also have to delete this course in future after the for loop completes. Okay, because before that I think I took count. No, I can delete it in between. Okay, let's delete this course because this there is no prerequisite things are there. Course and graph, and let's mark this course completed. Completed. So course two. And because these things has been done, then I also have to make the change because there is some changes happen. So it means I have to run this what I say this loop again. Okay, so I think this should work. The whole code has been done. The written out. And I should also print this. Val, because it's not different. Okay, spelling mistake. Line number 4. Hmm. UUISIT. Okay. DESITIES. Dictionary changes size during iteration. That's what I was looking. Deleting in between. Okay. If I convert this guy in list, then what happens? Okay. Worked. Submit. And there's an set has no attribute append. Set has no attribute append. Oh, okay, sorry. Let's add. Okay, it works. And I also want to submit this. But I think there are more better solutions. So my solution is very far. But still I was able to solve this. That is still good, I think. Mhm. Now how can I share how should I make this code run more better? The main problem is this that I'm making two list here. Okay. So I think I should remove this problem. Let's make a delete key. Delete keys. Okay. Completed courses equals to something. If length is 0, then let mark completed. Completed course. Mm, where goes down document? Its name is course. Yeah, we'll make these 3 lines. Comment. Okay. As this loop complete or course in completed CS courses. Just delete that and just delete that course and then course and then make the change true. These all things you have to do. Okay. This will uh, remove the making of new lists again and again. And consider list. Focus list. Hmm. And now I also have to make this. Yeah, some changes in this. I don't think the list should be too large. Still, still. Let me see. Okay. In this code, they are trying to find cycle. Cycle. Well, that is the best way to solve this question. Cycle in let's see how many minutes been 1 minute 30. Okay. After 10 minutes, I will stop this. Hmm. It doesn't take too much time. Well, it took 23 minutes. It means this question is going to be short. Okay. Now the question is how these guys are solved. They tried to find the cycle. Okay. So to find the cycle in a graph, what is there? Like I know all the completed courses. Okay. So till here the code should be same. Okay. After this the code is will be changed. I think here codes are completed. True. And after this, how to find a cycle in the graph? If I visit that course again, then it is a cycle. Okay. But if I know the starting point, then only I will able to solve the last one. I don't know the what its starting point. So Hmm. Okay, let's ask our chat GPT. Okay, that guy maybe give me more better solution before seeing any other. Okay, there are few inefficiency. Okay, the solution retraverses the graph multiple times similar to the brute force topological sort. This may work, but it lacks. Okay, edge case missing. If there is a cycle 0, 1, 2, 0, our current logic might not work correctly unless it gets stuck with no change, which it does detect violations, but also it works, but it is indirect. Okay. User text and plus set is okay, but topologically solved well in degree is more standard and faster. Okay. Topological sort using Khan algorithm. Don't know what it's Khan algorithm. This code looks better. Make a graph with the empty sets. Seems row while change. For So this is my real logic that I use. No, that's why this thing is important. Okay, let's stop this stream. Start it later. I will start it later today. Bye bye.